So Distpatch is absolute peak. I've just had one of the greatest gaming experience I've had in a long time. Distpatch has hit me on every single level. The characters, the story, everything just hits in this game. Robertson has been the greatest main character I've seen in a while, because this man has some of the best clapbacks I've seen in gaming history. Robert is a character that you do not mess with. You do not mess with this man or his girl, because you will get the most creative insults thrown at you. You will get some of the most unexpected punches thrown towards you, because this man cannot stop making comebacks. Not only is this man funny and charismatic, he also has some of the best hands from a non-superhero in a superhero game. This man was out there like Batman fighting these supervillains. I mean, look at this bar fight. Did you just see that man throw a fist combo on a superhuman? I haven't seen a character go to town like this since playing the Arkham Batman games. This man has just created a new level of violating, and we haven't even talked about how he punched up Shroud. Because even after you give Shroud the Astro Pulse, you still beat that man up. You do not mess with this man, Robertson. And he also backs two of the best baddies in gaming history. Of course, I picked Invisigal, because I've grown up with those cartoons from Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. I'm prepared for this moment. But even with Blonde Blazer, this man pulls a brunette and a blonde. There's no one competing with this man, Robertson, for title of most charismatic gaming character. But we also gotta talk about how this man is written, because the writers cooked up something amazing here. They cooked up an amazing storyline for Robert, going from the beat up, depressed mecha man to someone who is seen as a capable leader of the Z-Team. And if we mention Robert, his story, we gotta mention Invisigal, because she plays such a big part in our story. You don't even have to romance her to get one of the best stories of a female protagonist ever. And I know I'm glazing here, but this game has just been so amazing, man. Invisigal has such an amazing character arc. She goes from a letdown, goes from a depressed person to someone who embraces heroism if you get the good ending. And if you get the bad ending, you just get a badass scene where she kills Shroud. That's cool too, to be honest. But if you choose the heroism route, you get such great character development for her, man. It really exceeds the expectations you have at the beginning for her. Because at the beginning she seems the most loose cannon, useless. Yes, I did say useless because her stats are kinda but she grows into being such an pivotal character for Robert and for those around her, and the ending really makes her such a great character, man. We also gotta talk about the other female protagonist, Blonde Blazer, because I've seen y'all on the internet making these theories about her being evil. She was never evil. She was a day one Robert supporter, and I respect her for that. I loved what they did with her character in the last few episodes, because I also had my doubts about her character, because she did seem a bit too nice, a bit too supportive, you know. I was getting a little suspicious, but I owe Blonde Blazer that apology, because she was with us the whole ride. And if we gotta talk about the day one real one, we have to talk about my boy Chase, because he has been the realest one. He always has been there for Robert, and I know some of y'all, including me, have teared up when he sacrificed himself, but that boy still came back. Even after almost dying, he still came back to save our ass again against Shroud. Chase is just such a good character, man. He's so funny, he's so charismatic. I love Chase, man. There are such good characters in this game, man. And it's not even only our protagonists that are good, it's also our antagonist, Shroud, that is such an interesting character. Especially if you've read the comics, you get so much good information about this character, understand his motives. Like, this man genuinely got me shivering, because he has been such an intimidating villain throughout this game. And the fact that he respects Blonde Blazer so much gives him more depth, makes him less one-dimensional, which makes him really interesting to watch. I mean, I could really make a whole separate video about Shroud. Let me know in the comments if you want that. But yeah, man, this game has been such a joy to play. This game has been such a joy to talk about. I'm definitely making more videos in the future about this game. But that was it for today, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and make sure to hit up that like button.